We are taking question and answer on traders, kings and pilgrims. Match the following. So Movendar will link it with Cholas, Cheras and Pandyas. Lord of Dakshinapath will link it with Satvahana rulers. Ashwaghosha with Buddha Charitra, and Bodhisattvas with Mahayana Buddhism, and Xuanzang, he was a Chinese pilgrim. Why did kings want to control the Silk Route? The kings, they wanted to control the Silk Route in order to protect the traders and get profit or tax. This was done with the aim of ensuring a flourishing trade, and the flourishing trade could ensure good tax collection. So this was the reason, and the collection of tributes, gifts, etc. So the kings wanted to control the Silk Route. What kinds of evidence do historians use to find out about trade and trade routes? Historians, they look for various items of trades. If a particular item comes out to be from distant land, this shows that the existence of the trade relation with that part of the world. So historians also look for the coins, which was at that time the mode of trading, which tells a lot about the history. So historians also look into accounts of the traders and the pilgrims. What were the main features of Bhakti? The main features of Bhakti, see, this was the result of people's struggle to free the religion from the control of the priest. A person was free to choose his ways and means to worship a god, and pure devotion to a deity was most important aspect. Any object could be used as a symbol of the god. So if someone has a faith or bhakti to a god, he or she, devoid of what caste or creed he belongs, he is allowed or he is not stopped for offering the bhakti. Discuss the reason why the Chinese pilgrims came to India. The Chinese pilgrims, they were mainly interested in exploring about Buddha and Buddhism. That's why they came to India. Why do you think ordinary people were attracted to bhakti? See, the bhakti movement gave freedom of choice to any people, to ordinary people. So they could worship any god by any method they would have wished. There were no need for elaborate rituals. The temple was no longer the only place of worship. Easier rules attracted people to bhakti. Previously, at that time, there were different categorization. The priest, they categorize the different people with respect to what work they do and like what money they have. So all these things were there. So the people who come in the categorization in the last one, that is, who are of the bottom of the categorization, they were not allowed. First thing. Second thing, the people, especially the women, 50% of the population, they were not allowed. Those slaves and people who were working under the bigger ones, they were not allowed. So all these things were there, and the bhakti movement actually, it made possibility that the people who are interested in offering their prayers to a special god or some god, everyone can do it. This was the main reason why ordinary people were attracted to bhakti.